mange birras eller for hardt I går kveld. Vi hadde fryktelig hyggelig, møtte flotte folk. I dag så planen litt sånn diffus. Barney skal ut og møte familien og se på noen nye unger og greier. Og få høre fra bestemor, hvor barna dine? Jeg skal møte en kompis, men først frokost. Yes, endelig har jeg møtt kameraten min. Vi skal bort og se på noen motorsykler og sånn. Han snakker jo ikke norsk. Vi kan jo late som du sier mye rart nå. Men vi skal se på masse motorsykler. Han kjører Vespa han også, og entusiast. Gleder meg masse til at vi skal se. And sit down. Jeg har fått satt meg I en pansret A8. Dette en bil som har kjørt politikere faktisk I Ungarn. Det skuddsikre glass, det skuddsikre dører, det helt sikkert sprengsikre. Det helt vilt. En V12, altså W12 motor. Sikkert det samme som man ser I Tuarengen. Også fått vite at den bruker 2 liter mila hvis man kjører forsiktig. Det noe jeg har lurt på lenge. Hvor mye bruker denne type biler? Det har funksjoner som at dører kan sprenges av dersom det blir nødvendig. Så med et knappetrykk her så kan jeg sprenge av døra. Helt vilt egentlig å bare se hvordan alt laget. 1, 2, 3, 4 og 5. 5 lag med vinduer. I met this guy at the scenery here. He's working on motorcycles, and I told him I came all the way from Norway on my Vespa. And then he stepped up and told me that he went on a 50 cubic inch Simpson, which is, I will show you a picture, is much worse than...
Nice to meet you, I'm Kjøper, and I will talk about my adventure with my Simpson S51 motorbike, 1986 production and 50 cubic centimeters from the communist Germany. I went from here, from Budapest, to the Adria seaside. It was 650 kilometers one way. Basically, I went by car with my girlfriend. But I had to take her home after 1 week, but I had 2 weeks holiday. So I took her home. I almost had the train ticket. I already booked it, just did not pay. Very last minute I changed my mind and I decided that okay, it will not be 650 kilometers, it will be 50 kilometers a lot of times. I had some spare parts in my box, some tools already. I was riding, it was my first bike, I got it from my father. I was kind of prepared. So I started, I went to Croatia, thought in the first petrol station I will buy a map, paper and go, no problem. So I was following the map, it was a road and I got into a forest on mud. And the Simpson is, I mentioned it's not too reliable. Lights, it's terrible, really. So in a forest with no lights, just the Simpson, it was really terrifying. I was freezing because I went to the seaside, so I didn't prepare with jacket and things like that. I just had a pullover. And yeah, basically that's it.
Sitting here with my friend Tomi, as I introduced you guys to, and we are sitting in his Lada, the great Soviet car that made Russia for what it is today. So can you tell me a little bit about this car?
So this is a Lada or Zhiguli 2101 Opa, and it was made in the Soviet Union in Toyati. And this type of car was the most favorite car in the communist bloc in Europe. That's all. This.
Do you know how many cars was made?
Not really, but I think it's in the 10 most sold car
Ever, yeah. Because this particular model went on for like 30 years or something, right?
Yes, of course.
The same exact car. And you've been to some crazy trips with this one, haven't you?
Yeah, of course. We bought this car for a trip to the Balkan, and we made 5,000 kilometers in
5,000 kilometers in the Lada.
Yeah, in the Lada, and
in how long time?
It was 1 month.
On
the road.
That's
The whole Balkan to Albania, and yeah, that's it. That's all.
You have also other vehicles. What do you have?
Okay, so this is my kind of sickness that I like the classic cars and the classic motorcycles, and I have a Porsche 924 and a Vespa 160 from 79, and my Porsche was made in 76.
So you have the Miami Vice Porsche, right?
Yeah, it looks like a frog when he opens the eyes.
Yeah. And are some of the vehicles currently projects? Are you doing some work
the
on
Porsche is a project. I can't be hurry with it because it's hard to find parts for it. And the Vespa is like ready to go. It has a plate, it has all the documents for the riding.
That's quite rare, actually.
Yeah, here generally I think it's the only one Moto Vespa in Hungary. Yeah.
Is it?
Here in Budapest, of course, in Hungary, and this is the place for the best view for the city here in Budapest.
And gallery is quite famous. What is it famous for?
There is a big statue. It's right there on the left side.
We have to check it out.
And it's our Statue of Liberty. And it's famous because of the panorama you can see. As you can see.
It's very beautiful. Very beautiful. How big is Budapest?
There's 2 million people here. We have 4 metros, we have a lot of buses, we have trams.
Do you know how many bridges there are?
11, I think, or 9.
11 bridges.
9.
Because all of them are like famous and magnificent.
Yeah, there is two bridge for the trains on the north part and the south part, and between of them is for the cars. Everything. We don't have a, how can I say, the bridge for the wall.
what we're doing today is we're changing the belt, the driving belt. So this is the old one, which is quite worn out. This takes the rotation from the engine back to the wheel. So just like a chain on most other bikes. Well, this is the old one. It can go 10,000 kilometers, and I don't know exactly what this has been doing, but it's pretty close. So it was so nice of my new friend here to be able to help me out. So we not only are sharing crazy bike stories now, we should also be sharing a beer after this. The new one, well, you can even feel it in the texture, right? That it's totally different. And we are checking out a little, a few other things. There's no problem with the bike as of now. Knock on wood. But we're checking everything. We're checking everything to make sure I can go a few more 1,000 miles. Should be working just fine now, so thank you so much for the help.
You're welcome.
Very helpful, and I can now go all the way to the Alps and everything, and
Yeah.
so thank you so much.
Here you can see a lot of used Japanese bike, and they sell them with guarantee. And here you can see Gabor, he's the service manager of the company, and we are welcome here to see the motorbikes and visit the service.
And is it only Japanese motorcycles they sell here?
Yeah, of course. They import them from Japan, like from the scooters to the road race motorcycles, and yeah, that's it. Only Japanese ones.
You told me that the philosophy behind here, that when I buy it, they have a safe motorcycle. They don't have to do any more work to it.
Generally, that's the ideology of the company, and it comes from Japan.
And this was also the biggest dealership in machine. What do we got here? What is this kind of
This is a Vespa 160 GT.
160 GT, okay. From
Spain.
From
Generally,
Spain.
It was made in Spain.
Yeah, this is the Moto Vespa.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is so cool. And from which year is this one?
This is 1979.
How long was this model built for?
I think it was made for 5 years.
5 years?
5 or 4. It's
Yeah.
11 horsepowers and... Yeah.
give me a price I can't refuse and I take it.
Come on, that's the worst part. The deal. I have to refuse that.
Oh,
because
shit.
Come on, we have to make the deal, but a little bit upper. I know that
up.
you work with the economy and.
Hey, you tried to kill me. You know all my tricks with my friends. You know all my story.
I
In the middle. Beautiful. I bought myself an Easter bike.
so congratulations.
So I just bought your Vespa, but this is your third. It used to be your third vehicle.
Yeah,
What
this is the last one. I bought it the last summer. This is a Porsche 924. It's a 4-cylinder transaxle Porsche from 76.
It's cool, real Miami Vice.
Yeah, it's cool for the girls. They like it very much.
So this was the project car you have. You want to
that's
do
it.
something.
That's why I sold the Vespa, because I need the money for the Porsche.
So what's your plans for the Porsche?
I just want to renovate it for the original like status.
Yeah.
It has to be original, and that's all. After that, I don't know. I want to enjoy it. That's it.
Yeah. And is it a lot of work to make it back to the original state?
Yeah, right now I have a lot of work with the gear shift and what else? The exhaust and the engine, of course. So yeah, there's a quite lot of work with it.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to see it when it's done. We can cruise down the Duna and beat for the girls.
Of course, you're welcome.
Tusen takk, Tamer, for at jeg fikk komme, at jeg fikk sove hos deg, at jeg fikk sett av hele fine Budapest. Det hadde jeg ikke klart uten deg. Tusen takk.
Bare hyggelig. Du en velkommen igjen.
Oppholdet i Budapest over for denne gang. Jeg må ture videre og starte etappe 4 på turen. Fra Budapest mot Italia, så skal se litt hvilken vei jeg tar. I dag så tenker jeg kjøre bortover mot Balatonsjøen, og så ser vi hvor det blir derifra.